America's favorite grocery store is again Trader Joe's. Why do we love their tight aisles, crazy parking lots, and Philly cheesesteak bow? Is it just me? And AI has become my husband's new best friend. I'm not kidding. But what is it doing to the restaurant business? How many extra fingers could a chef use? And have you heard of the placeholder partner phenomenon? We've got our own ATT version, the plateholder partner. We will be your placeholder partner for the next 30 minutes. Cuddle up and let's go. I'm Aarti Sequeira, and this is Around the Table. Welcome to Around the Table, where food meets pop culture meets game night. Every show, I bring in 3 of my food world faves and run through a gamut of topics to pontificate on. 3 rounds, 3 gold star stickers to earn, and because I dislike playing favorites, that's the truth, everybody. Everyone gets stickers from my primary school sticker folder. The winner of today's episode gets the ultimate prize in this day and age, 30 seconds of focused attention. Factoring in attention inflation, that's 15 minutes in 1994 time. So who will we gaze upon in rapturous adoration? Well, it'll be one of these 3 wonderful folks. My first guest, he's made cakes for the president and for Muppets and captured our hearts like a hard rock Care Bear. It's Duff Goldman.
I've made cakes for presidents, just not
multiples.
the current one.
Okay. My next guest needs no introduction because we can just put her name on the screen, but then I'd miss out on saying how her cooking is fantastic and hanging out with her makes you feel like family. It's Ayesha Nurdjaja, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And my final guest is one of my best friends in the food world. I've been sick in bed at her house and she's made me cry and sometimes she's even made me swear. It's bleeping Antonia Lofaso.
So proud of you. So proud of you.
All right. Topic 1, the crowd pleaser. Trader Joe's is America's favorite grocery store. The quirky, nautical-themed grocery store tops the American Customer Satisfaction Index for the 2nd year in a row. It shared the gold with Publix last year, but this year stood alone. So panel, why? Why does America love Trader Joe's? And do you all feel the same? Ayesha, what do you think about Trader Joe's?
I mean, I think they get you hooked in from the door, and I can see why people adore it. I think that they make the packaging super accessible, obviously their price points, and I think that you're willing to take kind of like a risk on something you've never tried before, say a dumpling or a curry in the frozen food section. They just make everything really fun. I personally do not really shop at Trader Joe's. I'm more of a local kind of girl in my neighborhood. But that being said, there is one item in my pantry always from Trader Joe's. I don't get it. I make somebody else buy it for me. And that's their everything bagel spice.
I knew it. I knew it. I was going to say it. I knew it.
It's
I
so
have
good.
at least
It's
4 on hand. Chunky. Yeah. The salinity is really is right there. It's my go-to on my breakfast when I have a thin slice of bread with mayo, hard-boiled eggs, and then I just jam all of that everything spice on top of it. And it's the perfect double crunch and easy breakfast to have.
That's my lunch. I'm making that right after this. Antonia, why do we love Trader Joe's? And do you?
Frozen food section. Literally all of their pre-packaged stuff. It's like, I want to, don't go in there hungry because I'm like, I want the gnocchi pomodoro. I want the pizza with the Gruyere and bacon. Do you know what I mean? And I have gone in there hungry and before you know it, I'm making a frozen pizza. I'm steaming dumplings, and then I'm like, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. I think that, I think there's a misconception, from the start that Trader Joe's is like a healthier version of these things. So I that's the part I don't like about it. I do love the convenience of it. And I do love the price point of it for people, for us, et cetera. But I don't like the fact that there is this sort of conception that somehow the items in Trader Joe's are good for you. And that this is somehow like a health food version of this because it isn't. But that being said, I will eat that pizza all day long. I have bought their frozen waffles for my daughter in the morning, all the things. Their croissants, pop them right in the oven, and I'm I feel like Duff.
They're so good. They're so good. It's like a do-it-yourself buffet. You just grab stuff and go home, and in 5 minutes it's ready.
I just think it's the convenience, the price point, and it's delicious.
Yeah. Yeah. Duff, what do you think about Trader Joe's?
Their snacks are unbelievable, man. Have you had the dried baby bananas?
Yeah.
The dried baby bananas, I could house those things. They're so good. And like Ayesha, don't hate me, but their canned dolmas they're like just mushy and overcooked and amazing, and I love them. And there's so many. They're chocolate covered freeze dried corn. It's so weird. Yeah. It's so good, right? They have so many of these really weird, strange things that, you just don't see in the Ralphs or anywhere else. And like, you get them, you bring them home, like their freeze-dried strawberries are incredible. I don't know. I think they have delicious stuff and it's cheap. And what's amazing is lately, even some of their produce has been getting really good. We found that when you're buying strawberry, my daughter eats about a pound of strawberries a day, and we buy a lot of strawberries. And generally speaking, Trader Joe's has had the best ones. Super weird.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. Yeah. They also have the best prices on some of those things. Like I remember doing a price comparison on fennel. And they have the best price on fennel because you get 2 in a carton, and it's like the cheapest of all the supermarkets. It's really crazy. All right. Well, if you all were available at Trader Joe's, I'd buy 3 of each of you in a little box. But then I'd only pay a gold star. Oh, that's not true. But I'd only pay a gold star for Ayesha. You actually answered the question and my follow-up all in one. And you are so right. Nobody else makes everything bagel seasoning like they do. They are the absolute best. And in true Trader Joe's style, everybody gets stickers at this checkout. Antonia, I'm giving a lollipop from a treasure chest because that's pretty much what my kids thought Trader Joe's was entirely for half their lives. And Duff, here's a freshly seared slice of halloumi on vacation. The real ones know why. Their halloumi is so stinking good. Next topic, our inside baseball round. AI is everywhere. We just used it to check if Trader Joe's gives out free lollipops for finding the store mascot at every location. It's also all over the restaurant business. It's taking reservation calls. It's optimizing menus. It's meta-analyzing 400 Nana's gnocchi recipes. The possibilities are seemingly endless, but the output is mixed. So what's your gut reaction, panel? What do you think about AI in your world?
The fact that all of the world is embracing their own destruction joyfully and gleefully and with reckless abandon makes me sick. I hate AI with everything I got.
Wow.
Everything I got. I think I am in a wood shop. I am as analog as it gets, right? Yeah. I digital stuff already pisses me off, but the fact that we have this thing that just searches the entire world and just cribs off of every single one of every talented person, every person in the world that has ever put anything online is now fodder for this thing to just spit back at you with no thanks and no anything. I think AI is the worst thing to happen to humanity since we crawled out of the primordial ooze.
Wow. Okay. Well,
it was the getting into the camera like this.
Yes, it was. It was the angle change. I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, I know what's coming. I knew what was coming.
Have we not seen the Terminator?
Exactly.
But this is what happens.
Are there ways in which it's helpful, though? Like Antonia and Ayesha, like, are there some little jobs that it's helpful with? Not necessarily ideation.
I think we don't know. I toured a facility not too long ago and had the same reaction. I mean, not as like close to the camera as Duff just did, but like where I was watching robots essentially make pizza, right? Mm-hmm. And, there's a part to it, right, that every business person on the planet is going to say this is very economical. There's consistency to the thing. And, for me, I'm like, but we're losing the human touch that I personally think that you cannot replicate. Someone making a pizza by hand, you know what I mean, and placing things on it and putting it into the oven. If Duff, Ayesha, Aarti, and myself, if we all made one, they would all look differently and be beautiful on their own, et cetera. And I think that is a very scary place to be. I've been asked this question a couple of times because I'm like, sure, in theory, like you're looking at like the consistency and organization of things to make our lives easier. Is that a thing? I don't know. The other part to it is like, it is going to replace people from doing this thing. There is no way around it. The conversation that's come up is, as humans, we've always figured out how to sort of maneuver to the other thing, right? If this job is now been completely eliminated, we've all figured out how to evolve, right? I don't know if that's going to happen for this thing. I don't know. I think that we have seen some of the biggest generational technology like jump, I think we've always seen it over time, but I think our generation has seen the biggest one. And I just don't think that we have enough information and answers on it. And for the record, I'm that person that, when those little robots drive your to-go food in the streets, the first time I ever saw one, I chased it down the street because I thought someone lost their cart and it was like gone rogue. So I ran down the street to go get it. And my brother's like, sweet. You idiot, that is a robot delivering snacks. And I was like, where are we?
Yeah, it's unsettling. What do you think, Ayesha?
I mean, I'm old school. I still write with a pen and paper. I write handwritten notes. I still have a house phone that's attached to the wall. I am not ready to embrace it. I feel very much scared of the scenario, but more scary is like, when you have like those closet people that don't really tell you what their like beliefs are and they're entitled to it. I think these closet AI people are even scarier. I'm doing a collaboration dinner with someone at the end of next month, and they sent me this link and I hit it, and it was their conversation with an AI, whatever it is, system. And they put in my name and their name. And this menu like spit out an Italian and Indonesian mix. And then they wrote back like Ayesha cooks Middle Eastern food or Mediterranean food. And then it spit out a menu. And I was like, I deleted it. And I was like, I can't be part of that. Like, if you do it, good for you. But like, I still want to think by myself. And when it comes to what you said about like replacing jobs and stuff like that, I mean, in my group, we have 5 restaurants, and the fact that like no one answers the phone, that kills me. How many times are you on the car and you're like, I'm going to be 5 minutes late as a courteous? You just want to pick up the phone and say, I'm still coming. This day and age, they cancel your reservation like that. And I don't want a bot to give me like 16 answers. Press 1 for the hours of operation, 2 if you like Ayesha, 3 like, I don't know if you've gone lost. I will always miss that human interaction that's already starting or has been going on. So the AI thing is something that I don't really want to delve into, and I'm definitely terrified of it.
Yeah, I'm so inspired to get a landline like that.
Me too.
Old school.
I was like, I am not old school enough. I thought I was, but I am not old school enough. All right, Skynet is definitely going to knock on your door when the AI takes over. It has to be Duff. I mean, it has to be Duff this round, right? I mean, leaning into the camera, the passion. It was like he was talking to, wait, what's the name of the robot in that Stanley Kubrick movie where it's just a dot and he's talking?
Hal.
It's like you were talking to Hal directly and telling Hal to back off. I liked it. Okay, that was a killer robot round. Gold star to you. Ayesha, the fact that you have a landline, I'm telling you, I'm going to look into it and see.
I don't have that phone number. You didn't give me that phone number.
I give it to you right now, baby. It's been my phone number since I'm 14 years old.
Oh my God. I don't even know if I have a jack. Do you have to get one installed? Anyway,
yes.
So here's a Chef Cyborg of the Future sticker for you. Ayesha and Antonia, you get a Sad Boy AI sticker because they actually can't taste anything. That's the upside, right, guys? AI can't taste anything. Anyway, last round, the wild card. What began as a late 2025 meme trend hit the mainstream with a Time magazine piece this year. The idea of the placeholder partner. Essentially, what that is not Mr. Right, Mr. Right Now, which isn't a new concept, but it also echoes the grander generational ennui vibes that permeate the chronically online set. So, panel, have you ever had or been a placeholder partner in romance or otherwise? This is getting real personal.
I mean, listen, I have married the most amazing woman in the world, and I love her, and we are obsessed with each other. It's amazing. But yeah, we've all sort of, you grow up, you meet people, you go out, you test drive, right? Before you buy, and I don't know if I really understand what's happening here.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll bring it back.
So
to food in a
okay,
second.
can I ask a question too?
Yeah.
Because maybe this will help Duff. Because I'm with you, Duff. Like, so what you're saying is, before we find sort of like the love of our life, right? The placeholder are just like the people that we're casually dating, sleeping with. Like, how do we feel about that whole concept?
It's sort of like it's sort of like you've met somebody and it's almost like you're settling. You're going, I know this guy, in my case, it would be a guy, right? So I know this guy is not marriage material. He's not the one, but I'm just going to, I hate this term, but I'm just going to ride it out for a while because it works for me. You know what I mean? I'm just going to see, as soon as I said it, Tone, I knew it. I'm just going to see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And eventually I'll call it off because it's just going to fizzle out on its own. That is the concept.
I get it. No, it's not my thing. Cause I mean, I think, my experience as a dude is probably very different, but it's just like, why? Right?
Yeah.
Why?
That's how I feel.
Like, YOLO. We're here
I think it hinders you from meeting the right person.
Yeah.
When I think that it just robs you of like the excitement of like, being a little bit lazy sometimes is comforting, right? So if you have that person to take you out to dinner or to go on a trip on, it doesn't like ignite you to kind of meet a new person. The placeholder thing but sometimes I feel like in my own personal life, like it comes with dining. Sometimes you want to eat like a good meal with someone. And sometimes I have like these select groups of people that I want to do those things with. So I feel like I have placeholder friends when it comes to dining, but not for the dating part. Like some people like fine dining and I'm down every now and then to do that. And then some people you just want to go to Nathan's with and roll up and get 6 hot dogs. Those might not be the same people. And if they are, then maybe you don't need a placeholder anymore and you marry that person.
Yeah. What do you think, Antonia?
I think that my answer in my 20-year-old life versus my like almost 50-year-old life would have been totally different because, having placeholders in your 20, you didn't know that they were placeholders because I think when you were younger, and I think what you're asking, right, is that did you really have a clear idea of who was going to be a good partner for you, right? Like, religiously, do your values aligned? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think about that when I was 20. I was just like, there was chemistry, there was pheromones, and you're like, this is the love of my life. I'll live in a hut with you for the rest of my life. Like, it wasn't based on, financial differences, political differences,
values,
like all the things that like matter, right? How to rear children. In my adult life, right now that I understand how to live a life that I love and what means something to me, I wouldn't want a placeholder. I would want somebody who initially really aligns with my values because truthfully, I'm not really going to be attracted to somebody who is like fully off the walls because as like a almost full formed adult who makes somewhat responsible decisions in her life now, I want someone to share that with. So, I don't want to waste time with, have I done it? Yes. Hashtag London,
sure.
Aarti, but like,
well, let's look at this story from the around the table filter and let's put this in a food universe. Instead of a placeholder partner, let's make it a plate holder partner. So panel, who is your plate holder partner? What do you find yourself settling for food-wise? Is it a place that's just fine, suboptimal, low pressure, or is it like a full-on guilty pleasure? I'll while you're thinking, I will give you my example, right? So for me, my plate holder at the moment, and I cannot believe I'm saying this out loud for all the world to hear it, I freaking hate cottage cheese. I don't like it. But I am eating it because it checks a ton of boxes, right? Ton of protein, not a lot of fat, very filling. I put chili crisp and honey on it and then I'm off to the races. And it fills me up when I need a quick snack or sometimes it's a full meal, I'll be honest. So that to me would be a placeholder meal. Like it's a functional choice, but it's not something I'm deeply in love with and want to do for the rest of my life. Does that help? Ayesha, I know you thought about one.
Well, the thing is that like I think about like most of the things that I eat, I want to eat and I enjoy eating. And I feel like the plate holder thing is just like the placeholder in life. It's only going to stop me from doing that thing. But from a healthy perspective, for sure, I think that my plate holder meal would have to be like a soft scrambled egg that I make in the morning. Sometimes it's with the everything bagel. Sometimes it's with chili. And only because if I don't eat something very protein based early on, I'm snacking all day at the restaurant. And before you know it, it's like 10:30. I'm like, I haven't eaten a thing, but I've actually eaten lots of things.
Yeah,
so that's what I would say it is.
Yeah. I like this philosophical opposition. I like it. Antonia, what do you think?
Well, I'm in agreement with Ayesha, but the other part to it is that, like I am very like intentional, like health based, especially when I'm home. And so I really make sure that I am always eating like extremely healthy when so I really like think about it. But if there was one thing, if it was me being sort of like lazy, right? Or, just trying to be convenient, would be like rotisserie chickens. Like I will buy 3 or 4 of them and I will 100% rip them and turn them into 87 different things so that I am eating my protein and really getting in. And, it's a form of convenience, even though I can get some raw chicken and roast 5 chickens in 5 minutes if I needed to. I'm like, this one is organic. Sure, it's in plastic, but I'm taking it home.
One of the things I remember Antonia and I had an argument about was this whole like food is fuel concept. And she's like, it is fuel. Sometimes it's just fuel. And I'm like, no, never. It's always more than that.
We actually disagree on so many things. Like it's amazing how good of friends we are. Because like if I say one word to her, if I say 2 words to her right now, she will fall off her chair and throw it.
I know exactly what
self-care.
Okay. Duff. I think that's true for all of us, and that's what makes us such good friends. Duff, do you have a plate holder meal?
There's some food that you feed to your mouth, and there's some food that you feed to your muscles, right? They're 2 different things.
Oh, good way of putting it. I like that. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, you just, you think about it. I don't know. As far as like I would say my plate holder food would probably be apples. I always have apples in the house. And whenever I'm like Antonia, like when I'm home and I'm not eating brownies for a living, I try to eat pretty clean. And one of the things that I keep in here always is apples. And when I'm hungry and I'm on a snack and I'm like, oh man, I'm going to eat some of Josephine's, Snickers or whatever. I'm like, no, eat an apple. And so I love apples. And so apples are sort of like, they occupy this space in my mind of if I'm hungry and I want something that's not going to make me hate myself, I'm eating an apple and I eat a lot of apples.
I feel like I learned so much about all of you and myself, actually. This was a very special episode. Thank you, guys. One of you was the most special of the round, and that's you, Ayesha. I just love this. Like, here's my line in the sand. I will not settle. I want that for every aspect of my life. I love that. You're still special to me, though, Duff, so here's a glittery short bus sticker just for you. And here's a placeholder cutout partner sticker for you, Antonia, just in case you ever need one, but I don't think you will. All right, time for the quick fire round. This is our segment.
Why doesn't Antonia get the short bus?
You guys can swap that.
You can swap after. That's the good thing. Did you ever do sticker swaps at lunchtime?
I don't want any of the stickers.
She'll give you the sticker.
You can have my sticker, Doc. My loser sticker.
No, it's not. I don't want your sticker. I don't want the short bus. Why am I on the short bus?
I'll take the short bus. You can take my glittery
No, you got the gold star. You got the gold star. Hold on to your gold star. Listen, I have to tell you, we've shot like a number of episodes thus far of this show. No other guests have had a problem with the backup stickers. Like it was
just
a
didn't
magnanimous
They
move.
just didn't tell you. Guarantee I will call Jeff Morrow right now. I will get them on the phone right now.
I can't. I can't wait. Put me on speaker. Let's do a 3-way call. I can't wait. All right. Time for the quick fire round. This is our segment we call Cryptoculinary. You, panel, are our panel of stock experts. I'm going to name a food trend stock, and you tell me quickly, buy, sell, hold. And if you want to make a strong pitch on any, go for it. But this is the rapid fire round, baby. So keep it like me, short and sweet. Let's start. Buy, sell, hold, banana splits. Duff.
Buy.
Okay. Antonia?
Bye.
Ayesha?
Well, hold.
Hold. Okay. Next up, pistachio cream. Ayesha?
Sell.
Ooh, I agree with you. Antonia?
Sell.
Yep. Duff?
Buy.
Ooh, contrary to what I thought.
Contraire,
All
mon
right.
frère.
I know. I think we've overdone it at this point,
Yeah.
but all right. Bitter desserts. So think Negroni, espresso, those sorts of flavors. Antonia, buy, sell, hold.
Sell.
Okay. Ayesha?
Buy.
Okay. Duff?
Sell.
Oh.
I like sugar. I just want
interesting.
sugar. I just want sugar.
Yeah, come on. Like I want. Have you had the gold medal ribbon chocolate vanilla caramel from Baskin Robbins? It's amazing,
It is amazing. I can taste
Why-
it right now.
right? Like I don't want black
now.
pepper in there or cumin.
Okay, hey, stop with the spices. Why are you coming from the spices?
Yeah,
You know
don't
what I
act
mean?
like yum, guy.
I'm with you, Duff. I'm with you, Duff. Don't stop. I'm with you, Duff. Don't stop. I'm with you.
All right, well, guess what? You're going to love the next one. Buy, sell, hold. Sumac. Duff.
Buy. Always.
Bye.
Buy. I
Buy-
knew it, Ayesha. What do you think?
100% buy. I just don't want it
Yeah.
on my ice cream.
That's fine.
Correct. I mean, fine. You're wrong, but that's great. And then the last one, I actually had to look this up. It's called shiopan, which is also known as salt bread. It's a Japanese dough that sort of looks like a croissant, but it's got like a little bit of butter in the middle. So as it cooks, it like really puffs up. So anybody, buy, sell, hold. Let's start with Duff, our baker.
Buy. That sounds amazing.
Antonia?
Hold, because I've never eaten it. I wanna wait to try it.
Very wise. Ayesha?
I'm gonna buy because any bread and butter that's hot situation with like salt on it, I'm 100% in without sight unseen. Give me a dozen.
I love it. All right. Well, you heard it here, folks. Invest wisely, everybody. Invest in delicious. Hold the line. No placeholders for you. And invest, and I mean this truly, in friends like these, ladies and gentlemen. What a great round. What a great show. But only one episode, GOAT. And that is Ayesha. You got it this round. Congratulations. You have 30 seconds to hold our undivided, no second screen attention. Everybody put your phones down. Speak to the people they are listening.
Hi, everybody. You could always come and see me at Shuka Shuket or tune into Ayesha_Rare on Instagram or on YouTube to watch fun cooking videos. Pray for me because in June I'm taking home that James Beard Award for the best chef of New York State. I have my cookbook coming out in October, and you could always catch me on reruns of Triple Threat, and the new season comes out in September. I actually have a copy of the front page, of my book cover, and I'm probably not supposed to show it to you, but I'm going to do a quick one of these.
Show us.
And I cannot wait to show the world.
Yay.
I literally got goosebumps. That's amazing. That was 30 seconds.
so-
You did practice that. That was
So good.
I get
you
another
guys,
star
I'm
for that.
so. You do. You will. I mean, just I guess take them from those guys because they.
You can have my loser stars.
Can have my short bus.
Stop, you
Wait, maybe I can show you
guys!
this. Look how
picked
cute
them
this she is right there.
So beautiful. I'm so excited. You guys, you were amazing. I'm so grateful to have such a worthy panel today. Thank you again. Ayesha Nurdjaja, Antonia Lofaso, and Duff Goldman. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your bearded dragon about this show and maybe some actual real people. I'm Aarti Sequeira, and we'll see you next time around the table.